And so now we have 20 questions to review the topic about logic. Which of the following statement is a proposition? Just, true, or false? So this is a proposition? No, not a proposition. What is the time now? The question? No. Get me a glass of? No. This is the proposition. B is the correct answer. So the next one. Find the negation of the statement. The negation of the statement doesn't, so it means Messi, no, Vietnam, or alcohol. Mình nghĩ là non, bởi vì cái phủ định đây mình phủ định một lần nữa thôi và mình giữ nguyên bên trong thôi. We want to find the negation, but in the statement we have the negation. So we have a double negation, equivalent P. Messi, no, Vietnam, but no. So this is the correct answer. The third question, which of the following is logically equivalent? P and Q imply P. Equivalent, P and Q not or P. So again, we have A imply B. It means not A or B. We can use this equivalent. So we can use De Morgan rule. So we have not P or not Q, and then the rest not P. So we have A imply B. It not mean not A imply not B. The implication is not equivalent to the inverse, but equivalent not B implies not A. Contraplicity. Keep in mind that the correct answer is A. We can say A or not A equal to true. So we have a true or any. It means true. So true. But we choose the first one. Okay, so for the next, try to practice integration P of H, Q of H. So we have the statement P of H or Q of H. So we want to find the negation of this statement. What is the solution? We can use De Morgan rule. Not P of H and negate the second one. So we translate back into logic. Not P of H, it means outside. So it's less than -3 or greater than -1. What is the not Q of it? We have Q of it. So not Q of it is less than 1 or greater than 3. Which one is true? Okay, this is the 3, the first, 4th. So now let's accord P, Gina. I am student and FUTN. I have a good job. Thus P imply Q. Mean what? Equivalent not Q imply not P. So we can write if B then Q. P only Q. It means if not Q, then not P. I am student at QDN only if I have a good job. P only if Q. Còn có thể viết là P is sufficient. B là cái điều kiện đủ để cho Q. Có B thì có Q. Q is necessary to B. Q là cái cần cho B. Theo nghĩa không có Q thì đừng hòng có B. So we have P imply Q, not equivalent, not P imply not Q. When I am not a student at UADN, means not P. So I do not have a good job, not Q. So this is a fallacy. Đó là một cái ngụy biện. I am a student at UDN is sufficient to have a good job. Các bạn còn nhớ là ngôn ngữ logic nó khác với ngôn ngữ tự nhiên. So D is the correct answer. Which comments are valid? If my know French, my is smart, but my doesn't know French, so she is not smart. The first one, true or false? Not true. If we have a P and Q, it means P implies Q. Second premise, we have a not P. We cannot imply not Q. Not Q, it means not smart. So this is fallacy. So the second, Lynn can go fishing if she doesn't have a pie. Not F, not P. If not P, then not F. So this is the first. So for the second, fishing, it means F. Okay. She has got a bike. It means we need to conclude P. So this is valid. Did you remember the modus tollens? The modus tollens say that if we have A imply B and not B, so we can conclude not A. The F means negation of not F. Okay. So we conclude negation of not P mean P. Ở đây mình dùng thêm một cái tương đương. So this is valid. The first is not true and the second is true. The correct answer is C. Try to practice. Meyer never leave it, so not G Meyer. Therefore, we can conclude universal instantiation. So we have U Meyer imply D Meyer, and then we can use modus tollens because we have a not G Meyer. We have a not U Meyer. So not U Meyer means Meyer not entered the university. The first one is invalid. The second, convertible is fun to drive. So the first one we have C of F imply fun to drive. And is that is not convertible? It means convertible is that not convertible. So we can imply not effect, not fun to drive. This is fallacy. We can conclude not fun to drive is not. So the second is not valid. So this is the correct answer. P of F with the statement the word H contains the letter E. So which statement is true? The first one is P of hello. The second one is P absent. The word absent contains the letter A. So the second is true. So the first one is false. So A. So the next, if A is any state, then which of the following is a tautology? Is a tautology means P always one value. Did you remember some logically equivalent? A or not A? C, true. If A is true, it means true and true is true. So if A is false, false and true is false. So if A is true, we have a true. If A false, we have a false. So A and true equivalent A. So we have A or not A. This is a tautology. We can solve the two tables. We have A not H, A or not H. So we have two rows. If A is false, so not A is true. If A is true, it's not A is false. So true or false, this is true. True or false, this is true. So we have always true tautology. Next one. Q, but it means conjunction. Have a not be seen in the array. So it means Q and not P. So this is correct answer. Next one. Find the true value. Easy question. Yes. Yes. So the second is true. Next one. P the statement. We learn calculus. Q the statement. We find a good job. Express the statement P implies Q at the sentence. P implies Q. P is sufficient to Q, and Q is necessary to get P. No, not A. Learning calculus is sufficient, not true. If we learn calculus, then we find a good job. B is true. C, if he does not learn calculus, he will not find a good job. Fallacy, because A, B, not A, not A. imply not B. So D, learning calculus is sufficient for him to find a good job. Okay, so the result is B and T. Next one, you can pass the final P. You study hard S. So if you study hard if S, then you can pass the final examination P. If S then B. So C. Khi người ta muốn nhấn mạnh cái nguyên nhân á, thì người ta để ở cái dạng. Khi người ta muốn nhấn mạnh cái hệ quả đó thì người ta để ở cái dạng. This one, I am a student in UGN imply I have a good job. The first one means not Q imply not P. Equivalent P and Q. So the first one is true. The second, it means if Q then P. This is the converse. The implication is not equivalent to the converse. So the second is false. We have P imply Q. Then P is sufficient to Q. So the last is true. So we have 1 and 3. Nếu mà không có công việc tốt thì không phải là ở FU rồi. Bởi vì ở FU thì phải có công việc tốt. The next one, the first is false because the first is the converse. So the second, happiness is necessary to be a wrestler. I mean, if Nam is not happy, Nam should not be a wrestler. P imply Q, mean Q is necessary to get P. Sufficient. So the answer P. Nếu happy đó thì mặc cái đỏ, thì happy là cái điều kiện đủ để mặc cái đỏ. So easy. And Johnson mean a bird. Delhi is clean and I am in jelly. So G correct answer. Next one. Given the two tables, find a proposition. Okay, not P because not P is true and true, it means true. True and false, it means false. Okay, we have two last question. The domain is considered of all integer. Which of the following is false? Q of 0, it means 0 plus 1 greater than 2, 0. So it means 1 is 0, 1 is 0 is true. The third one, negative 1 plus 1, you can see here, greater than 2, negative 1. So 0, negative 1. So this is true. The acid H, negation Q of H, you can show an example. 0 plus 1 less than equal to 0. So this is true. The first for on H, Q of H, it means for on H, H plus 1, 2. If we think of this is false, we can choose a counter example. Các bạn chỉ ra một cái phản ví dụ, phản lại cái điều đó thôi. This is not the fact. The first one is false. Khi các bạn muốn phản lại cái lập luận của người ta, các bạn không cần nói nhiều. Các bạn chỉ cần chỉ ra một cái ví dụ và anh kiểm tra từ đúng hay sai. Không có cãi nhau chi mệt các bạn nhé. Còn khi các bạn muốn chứng minh rằng cái điều đó đúng thì các bạn phải lập luận. So the last one, Q is necessary to get P. It means P implies Q. So the third and the equal. So A and C. Any question?